one of our hometowns is grieving the loss of a beloved football coach. Tom Taraska, the longtime head football coach at Arrowhead High School, died yesterday in a car crash.
CBS 58's AJ Byapour takes you to Heartland, where there has been an outpouring of sadness and stories today.
On Monday, the Arrowhead Warhawks practice ahead of their playoff game against Mukwonago.
Football playoffs, this was Tom Taraska time, right?
You don't get a saying like that unless you win a lot, and that's what Tom Taraska did at Arrowhead, winning 4 state championships and finishing as the state runner-up 5 times. To reach that success, people describe Taraska as a perfectionist.
Attention to detail on everything, right? Tom was always attention to detail on everything.
If there's a helmet laying on the ground, it drives me nuts because that was not allowed. A football laying around, that's not allowed.
There is another theme in the stories people like Jim Lavoie, who played quarterback at Arrowhead before becoming an assistant coach, share about Taraska.
He always said to me, Jimbo, let's make this Friday night the best thing in this community.
That extended to helping the local youth football program get off the ground.
Can we use the game facilities? Yes. Can we use the practice area? Yes. Can we use the blocking set? Oh, you bet.
The latest show of this community's appreciation was the new scoreboard at Taraska Stadium, which was just installed last week.
He drove out here to see it. Told him it was up, and he drove out here to see it. Cut and dry.
The Waukesha County Sheriff's Office says Taraska was driving Sunday afternoon when his car left the road and hit a tree on Rybeck Road. The scene of the crash is 5 minutes from the high school, and here a memorial has been growing throughout the day as former players and parents drop off mementos and pay their respects. That includes the parents of former Badgers quarterback Tyler Donovan, who say they moved to Heartland because of the Arrowhead program.
We met Coach Taraska in person soon after that, and we knew we were in the right spot.
Even more than the on-field success, the relationships are how people here remember Tom Taraska.
Love for Arrowhead.
I do hope that he knew how important he was in everyone's lives, and I believe that he does.
Now, one other thing that we heard stories about today are the Christmas cards and handwritten notes that so many people say Taraska would often send them. In fact, Ryan Mansion, the activities director at Arrowhead, said he got one of those handwritten letters right after he got hired, and in fact, that letter arrived in the mail a full 3 weeks before he even had his first day on the job.
So much love coming from this community, and we saw something else and heard about something else cool that happened today. While you were out at that stadium during practice, a lot of former players just showed up.
Right. It just seemed like it was one after another. Just former players showing up from different generations. I mean, you're talking about someone whose coaching career spanned from 1982 through 2010.
Wow.
And people of all ages all gathered. And then at some point, the head coach now, Matt Harris, brought those former players to the sideline to try to give a little bit of inspiration to the current team.
It'll be inspiring them into the playoffs, I'm sure. All right, AJ, thank you so much.